low. Welcome to another live stream.
Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And the shot! A wonderful effort all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Pele! Romario! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 19.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. And he's worked it through. Oh, important interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Shot, surely! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And he's heaved it away. Throw it. Caught offside that time. He is starved of space and time. Oh, that's neat. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Shifted it to the flank. Casemiro ploughing through the middle. Real chance! Oh, how good is he? gem! An absolute gem! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Goal scorer for Brazil after 37
An
minutes.
opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, this is from Mario. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Great chance! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Ronaldinho. Now there's a chance! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And for the first half, that is that. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Brazil are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without... Oh no, what has happened here? Dida. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now Kaká. Now it's Pele. Roberto Carlos demonstrating his defensive quality there. All the way back. Great vision. Great ball if he can get there. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Tries to pass it through. It's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, terrible pass. Pele.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Ronaldinho. It's Casemiro! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Knocks it out wide. Casemiro. Here come Brazil on the counter. Floated through. Pele gets flagged offside.
Substitution for Haiti, number 13. Coming on to replace him is number 8.
Moved on forwards.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Engages and forces him off the ball. No, that's been intercepted. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substitution for Haiti, number 20, number 21. Coming on the field, number 9, number 7.
Well timed, excellent interception. Kaka. He won't be happy with that one. Romario.
2 added minutes have
He'll
been
try for
indicated.
distance. Oh, extraordinary. And the referee brings it to a close. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
We come to
Brazil
now
really
with
deserve a lot of
substitution.
credit for what...
AC Milan Kaka. That's real one thing. Double touch, solo control, phenomenal pass, phenomenal pass. Speak there, speak. Sir, 2 down G. Knockout stage. लाइक और सब्सक्राइबर, जितने भी लोग देख रहे हैं।
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. And it's Kaka. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Anthony Elanga is a player who's learning the game for me, Peter. He produces moments of magic, but he also produces mistakes, which is often associated with a player so young. He left Sweden at an extremely young age. I think he was 12 when he moved to Manchester, but he's progressed through the age groups and he's making his mark now at the top level. He just needs consistency to be added.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning... Getting up there! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Ronaldinho! Goal! Brazil! What an incredible feat! A legendary feat! 200 wasn't enough, nor 300. Now he hits 400. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Now it's Pele, now it's Romario. Now what about a counter-attack? Pele, lovely bit of... Goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And no, that was never going to make it. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Gyökeres. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. It's Ronaldinho! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's made its way to him. Beraldo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Brazil heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Tries to pass it through. He's got away. So much Tele! Kulusevski.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ronaldinho. And the referee has blown for half-time. how would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Brazil are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. Back on the way then. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Brazil find a position of real strength now. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. He's shifting through the gears here. Roberto Carlos! And how did he not make it 4?
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Marquinhos.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing. He's having a hit! It's bounced back off the post. And he's stuck it away. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the goal would be and where he needed to put himself.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Isak. Romario. Can he get on the end of this? Kaká. He shoots! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
After 69 minutes is number 22, Kaká. Substitution in progress.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nice looking ball. Floated through, and this is Ronaldinho. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Isak. That's destined for the flank. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Isak. Isak proves just a little bit too strong. Bergvall. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Turns back here, probably the best option. Looking for a runner. Bergvall. Great defending, strong and determined. And this is from
There will
Mario.
be 5 minutes added time.
That's the keeper's ball. That has been slung wide.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 18, Ronaldinho. Number 9,
Fabinho.
Pelé. Number 19.
Well, that's really good play on the right.
Romario.
He's driving forward.
Number 22.
That's at the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
Portugal out, bhai. What the? France. Cameroon, I guess. Cameroon. Senegal. Senegal, Brazil.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. And he's quick to get rid. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's destined for the flank. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's clever. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Pelé, and here's Kaká.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
Takes a shot! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Romario quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
Oh no, this does not look good. Still goalless at the moment. He's in a great position here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's in on goal. Casemiro purring through the gears. Romario is flagged offside. Threads one in. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Kaká looking to be a menace in the final third.
Aims beyond the defence. Kaká! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Nice save.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Kaká really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Romario! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. And it's Romario. And this is Ronaldinho. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Played into space. Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. He's found a way through. Shot a goal! Kaká.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ronaldo wins. That's the end of the first 45. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you have just... And the shots! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
That's a throw. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho wants to run onto this. Tries one from range. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's had a shot! Oh, it's gone in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
For Brazil, after 62 minutes,
Brazil have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Romario.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Kaká. That's put pay to the danger. And this is Ronaldinho. Stood up well to him there. No foul, says the referee. Some front-footed pressing going on here. That's really well cleared. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Senegal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
It's Pelé! And that really should have been that.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Progress. Substitution for Brazil. Number 22.
Brazil can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Pele. Number 19.
Foot in.
Coming on the field. Number
Now it's
23.
Rivaldo.
Anthony.
Fico has it in a wide position.
Neymar. Number 10. Zico.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Number 20. Vinicius Junior.
Now it's Neymar. Brazil moments now away from seeing this one out. 4 extra minutes added on. That has not gone well. And this is Rivaldo, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! It's a goal! And that's that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your final thoughts, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons.
France versus Brazil. अच्छा Ghana, that's Ghana. That's Senegal. सेनेगल और घाना में मैं भूल जाता कौन घाना है कौन सेनेगल है भाई. ठीक है, ऐसा लोगो है भाई. फेडली मैच खेलना है तो भाई कमेंट करो भाई, लाइक और सब्सक्राइब मारो.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two
Hello,
teams,
everybody,
each
and
seeking
welcome
the
to
perfect
today's
pick-me-up
match.
start at the
Brazil
expense of each other.
against Ghana.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. This then the greatest show. And there's the shot! Oh, it rattles the bar!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Semenyo. Now it's Ayew! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Williams. He's had it taken off him. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it's going to be hard to overlook the creative input of this guy, Mohamed Kudus.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be down to perfection, and they were.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Ghana really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Out towards the flank. Kaka is onto this. And he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Kaka clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And here's Ayew.
Andre Ayew really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Semenyo. Partey. And the through ball. And he's in on goal! Not a hint of offside here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Romario. And this is Casemiro. That is a great flick out. Big chance! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
It's a goal kick. Abdul Samed. Brazil heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Casemiro. And here's Romario. Casemiro. Oh, shooting chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Impressive jump! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Tele, Casemiro, and that is the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Brazil looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Pele. Well timed, excellent interception. Salisu. That's going right the way across. And it's Ayu. And here's Kudus. Williams tries a shot! Off the post! And he can clear it away.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
Jiku gets across to intercept that. Kudus. Tele. Now it's Kaka. Tele. Good read, needed to be. And that was very necessary. Here's a chance! And that was probably asking just too much. Tate. He came in hard, very hard. Tele currently being consciously targeted.
Well, with his set of skills, he has to stir the most concern and the most attention.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 18.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 19.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Number 22.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 3. Fabinho.
Ayu wins the duel this time.
Number 11. Neymar. Number 20. Vinicius Junior. Number 17.
Tries to play it through.
Rodrigo.
Great ball if he can get there.
23. Anthony.
Abdul Samed.
Number 13.
Chiku.
Rivaldo. Substitution.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Salisu kept his eye on it, and he's there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rivaldo. This looks promising, and that's great chance! And it's there! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. Not a defender in sight, he had all the time in the world.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
A case now of complete control. Williams engages and forces him off the ball. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Good ball, good take. Neymar. Always onto this. Picks out brilliantly. And this is Neymar. He's having a shot! Another special Neymar moment! A finish right from the top draw. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal.
Number 11.
Stylish in the extreme. A delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
This is a glorious... And that will be the final act. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high pressure.
फ्रांस वर्सेस स्पेन और ब्राजील वर्सेस अर्जेंटीना। भाई मजा आने वाला है। चलो फाइनल सेमीफाइनल। अच्छा सेमीफाइनल स्पेन और फ्रांस दोनों तगड़े टीम है भाई, बट फ्रांस निकल जाएगा। फ्रांस का डिफेंस अटैक दो ही बेटा।
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. And the history of this fixture tells... And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
That's a throw. And here's Romario. Oh, it's come to nothing. Romario, Jim, he hardly needs any introduction, does he? He's been there, done it all at the very highest level.
Yeah, one of the most prolific strikers ever, and a real genius inside the penalty.
Oh, great leap! Kaka. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. Kaka. Nicely weighted ball. Tries one from range! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
That looks a decent ball. And it's Fabinho. Casemiro. Ronaldinho has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Space for him to turn and look. Belletti. Picked out brilliantly. Tele finds himself offside. He's shifting through the gears here. That's been cut out, well played. It's a promising position. Ronaldinho, oh, good effort! Goal, Brazil! And we have liftoff! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Brazil have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Otamendi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Gonzalez. Now it's Pele, and this is Romario. Pele, he leaps for it. It's a goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
18.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Fabinho. Brazil have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Romario! And he should have made them pay.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
It's not an especially good pass, that. McAllister. Now it's Alvarez. And it's Molina. And we've reached half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Brazil clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
And it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Oh, he's having a go! And here's Gonzalez. Fernandez has got himself a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And it's Fernandez. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He is through, a decent chance! It's loose, and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that's a simple one for the keeper. Pele being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
Now it's Pele. That's been slipped through. Great ball, and he's real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 18, Ronaldinho. Number 9, Pele. Number 19, Romario. Number 22.
And he's quick to get rid.
Number 3.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Coming on the field,
Well read, nice interception.
Neymar.
Nice interception,
Number
his positioning was
17,
spot on.
Rodrigo.
Probing
Number
pass.
20,
And this is
Vinicius
Neymar.
Junior. Number 23,
He's having a shot!
Anthony. Number
And that
13,
is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Substitution.
Argentina choosing to make the first change. Oh no, what has happened here? Shot and the shot! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Vinicius Junior.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Nice interception, well timed. Morris ended up in no man's land. He's having a pop!
Anthony.
And for sure, that was not one of his best.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Substitution in progress.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And that has put paid to that. Rodrigo. And it's Dybala. And this is Neymar. Oh, it's Neymar! Keeper's not concerned by that. Montiel. McAllister. Martinez. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He has found a way through.
5 minutes.
And the
added
shot!
time.
Oh, off the bar! Oh, it's a stunning goal! About as smooth as it gets. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own.
Number 11.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Brazil are having a ball here. 5 minutes to add. Now it's Rivaldo. He's picked his way through. Rivaldo! Oh, how good is he? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Number 13.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
And a quick reminder today
Brazil
that
have done it. The perfect outcome in this most passionate of games.
or any other paid parking.
बोल रहा था भाई फ्रांस आएगा भाई फ्रांस वर्सेस ब्राजील चलो फ्रांस एक बहुत हार्ड टीम है बहुत हार्ड नए बंदे देख रहे हो तो भाई लाइक और सब्सक्राइब
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other.
Against Brazil.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Spread it left. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's been hooked away. Ronaldinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Thinks about the shot. He's having a shot! Goal! Brazil! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Goal scorer for Brazil after 14 minutes is number 9, Pele.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, red, nice interception. Now it's Olise. Cherky. Good ball, good take.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Not the most convincing of passes. Spread out to the left. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. And it's Casemiro. Real chance! And he's produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Olise. And Cherky. And here's Mbappe. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Olise. Fabinho. Beraldo. And they can counter here. And that's an errant pass. Saliba. And he's gone searching crossfield.
Brazil really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Romario is offering a wry smile there.
Kunde gets it away. He's having a pop! Tremendous from Roberto Carlos! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
After 44 minutes is
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going.
2 added
I don't
minutes
see
has
any
been
need to
indicated.
change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, They'll get another break.
That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Brazil looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Upamecano, Chouameni, now it's Mbappe for Fabinho. Now it's Pele, Romario, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. It's a searching pass, and that pass isn't the best. Mignon is there to clear, and smartly reclaimed. Now it's Pele, Kaká, shapes to shoot! That's another chance!
The goal scorer for
Brazil find a position of real strength now.
Number 18,
Koundé,
Ronaldinho.
it's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Chouameni, he's on it, can he get away? The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Pele, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Mbappe, stood up well to him there.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Now it's Romario. Hernandez. And it's Dembele. "75 minutes played. That has ended up in no man's land. Saliba distributed tidily. Now it's Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Upamecano, and it's Chouameni. Cherki, he's felt that, hasn't he? Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Substitution for France, number 26, Ryan Cherki. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 11,
Doué,
Olise. Coming on the
no,
field,
he's seen through all of that.
Desiree Doué.
Now it's
Number
Rodrigo.
21, Ekitike.
Anthony.
Number 19.
Oh, sweet feet.
Substitution, 2 added minutes.
He won't be
has
happy
been
with that one.
indicated.
That's a sharp pass. Dembele. Hernandez picks it up out wide. So that's it. It is all over. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
Hello attendees, this is a...
Would you summarise what we've
children's
seen today
dinner.
then?
नया तो भाई लाइक और सब्सक्राइब मार दो। फ्रेंडली मैच खेलना चाहे तो बता देना। टॉप पैक नहीं आया इस बार। छोटी जितने भी बंदे भाई हमसे जुड़ रहे लाइव स्ट्रीम पे एक लाइक मार देना और सब्सक्राइब मार देना नया हो तो।
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Nedved.
Well, this fellow Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense. And he's following up! Goal! Santos! A landmark moment for a player of grand significance. His 50th goal. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Struck with genuine ferocity. The ball was there at a nice height and he was able to hit it with great control as well.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And play for a throw. It's Thuram.
अरे ब्लॉक हो गया।
Santos very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Maldini. Oh, it's Nedved. And here's Totti. Nedved. And this is Totti. Can he finish? He doesn't look too happy with that.
Totti certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And he was quick to react. Santos leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Out towards the flank. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. A well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And this is Immobile, it's Totti! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Nedved, there he goes, motoring forward. Here comes the cross.
Santos can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break. It's a decent chance to counter-attack. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Entella clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Nedved. The most accurate pass. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Santos just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Santos leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Snyder! In he goes again! And that's a good finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Takes a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away. And it's been hooked away. Santos have the chance to go the other way. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Defending was strong and firm. And this is Totti. And he's quick to return it. So what can they make of this?
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Where it came from. Oh, this looks sharp.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get it through? It's Totti! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
also time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's a throw. Schneider. A good play on the left-hand side here. Rijkaard. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Could move up a gear here. Opts for safety.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Totti chasing after it. Oh, that's a key interception. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. He is through here! And the finish! Keeper's got his work done.
Entella really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And he's there to get it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a promising position. Crosses it in, it's rising! No, he didn't quite meet it right. It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it out wide.
Minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Time added on 4 minutes. That's a throw. Now it's Immobile, played out to the left flank. Oh, that's fabulous. That's at the end. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
जितने नए बंदे आए हैं उन्हें कोशिश करना क्या चाहिए
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that.
He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Totti clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Schneider.
That was lovely, that.
And here's Immobile. Gaetano cuts it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Cagliari clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's a promising position. Cross flood chance!
भाई दीदा भाई
And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Immobile. Now it's Immobile. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Snyder. Now it's Snyder. Immobile. Lovely, now then. Bastoni makes the interception. And here's Totti. And he can thump it away. Now it's Totti. Now, who's going to be first to this? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Totti. It's a loose ball. Great ball, and he's in here. That's really well manoeuvred. Knocks it into space. It's out for a goal kick. Great defending, strong and determined. He's having a shot! Goal! Santos! A goal and a really telling moment. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that:
1 minute
clinical.
time.
Santos, it's Immobile!
nice one.
It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And that is all they have time for.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Santos looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And they're quick to get it back. Davids. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can hurt with their backs to goal.
Totti! Brilliant by Totti! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And just like that, he's into double figures now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, that is a nice touch. Chiellini eases the ball away from him. Chiellini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Maldini cuts out the pass. Schneider currently being consciously targeted.
Well, he's been hiding in plain sight, but the opposition have been blind to it until now.
Substitution on the field. Number 94. Coming on to replace him is number 19, Benotti.
Mina. Shin to shin by... It's Totti! Glorious! About as smooth as it gets! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Minimal laps, maximum punishments. How that hurts.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Santos are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Pelotti. Is there any support? He might not need it. Schneider tries to play it through. And it's Totti. Shoots! Yes! And he is just ripping it up.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Let's go, man.
Substitution on the field. Number 29.
So we have
Coming
movement
the
on
field
both
is
benches.
Number 30.
Santos are
Substitution.
at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Nice control. Del Piero!
Quel pied.
Oh, it rattles the bar. Pass somewhat off target.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Gaetano. Looking to play him in.
That's going in strongly.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Belotti. Pavoletti played out to the left flank. Now it's Rafael Leao. Nakata wants to run onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Kaká. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Del Piero. Oh, this is a terrific run. And Del Piero! Wonderful from Del Piero! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite that...
नए आए हो तो भाई लाइक और सब्सक्राइब मार दो। रैंक का पहला मैच। रैंक
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Santos against Barcelona.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. So Jim, I'm guessing that when you hear the name, it's Bale! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Now it's Puskas. Spread out to the left. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Zanetti. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Rivaldo. Now there's a fine ball. Maldini. Deco. Xavi Alonso. First quarter of an hour gone. Zanetti. Zanetti scooting forward. Long ball looking to counter. Bale. Oh, look at the space here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 24 minutes is number
Barcelona
18.
have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Doué showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And this is Bale. It is a corner, good chance. Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Xabi Alonso delivers. That's put play to the danger. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Panucci. Mbappe. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is good alertness. Panucci has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. He's got away.
There will be 1 minute
Totti.
added time.
Oh, he's Messi! And he's there to get it away. Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment.
Please
It's
be
been
made
compelling
aware that
stuff.
Smoking is only permitted in
Santos
designated areas
unable to
within
get
these
back
grounds.
onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very
Substitutions
savable.
taking
Keep
place.
things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So, into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Mbappe. Decent chance! Oh, super goal! A finish of true class! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, that was sharp, deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
Number 17.
Now the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Coming on the field, number 19. Messi.
Totti, great ball, and he's in here. Takes a shot. Just cruising. They are cruising. It's all becoming so easy. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down.
Takes the shot. Neymar! This boy is showbiz. A finish right from the top drawer, and they are right back within touch. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Inzaghi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Totti getting this one clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe. Oh, he's been caught napping. Looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe. And he's well positioned here. Santos can breathe again. Just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Messi. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Xavi Alonso. Totti. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy.
Zanetti delivers.
That's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Now he's got space here. Oh, it's Beckham. Tanucci. Totti. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Added time.
That has ended up in no man's land. Space for him to turn and look. Aimed at the far side. And it's hoisted clear. Zanetti has it out wide and in space. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels...